Guys, this is what it's going to look like when you have an axle seal that goes out. You see all that in there? That's your evidence, and you can see it all around the rim. So that means that that bearing grease is gone. Okay guys, let's see what we got. There she goes. We still had some in there. You guys see it dripping out? Yeah. But I see some metal in there. Alright, so we're just going to set it there. Oops. Set it right there for a second. Get some rags. I want to be sure I'm holding on to it pretty well, because I know this thing's heavy. Yeah, this thing is really heavy. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep, that thing's heavy. Wow. I forgot how easy that was. Bingo. Not too bad. Guys, this is something you are not going to find locally. I searched Harrisonburg, Stanton, Waynesboro, Roanoke, Fishersville. Man, I went everywhere. But that bearing is specific to Kubota. It's an odd bearing. And we're going to just check it. We got some chunky in it, okay? I don't know if you can hear that. It's not where it needs to be. Next, we're going to pull off our ring gear. Oh man, this is crazy easy. Let me tell you what. Easy, easy, easy. Golly, guys. That is just simple. Ha! That's the problem. Alright, let me get the camera, guys. I'll show you what we got going on. Or better than that, here. Can you guys see inside there? The metal that we have, or that we're seeing inside of here, is coming from the bearing or part of the race. This is just a keeper. These are keepers. There she goes. Gosh, guys. I'm telling you right now, this is so much easier than the M4900. So what we got, and here, let me show you. Anytime you lose a bearing, you're going to lose that seal. Beat on another hammer. Yep. Okay, that's not working either. Come up with a different solution. There's the bearing, and that bearing is not working. That's ice. My parts cleaner's frozen. Guys, you can see we got most everything out of there. Got a couple little fuzz balls, but that's not too bad. The bearing's out. The seal is out. We're going to take a Scotch-Brite and kind of clean up that area right there. Okay guys, all the way in. Right in there. Next piece. Ah, here you go. That's what it should look like. And it's got all the ball bearings. The pieces of metal that we're seeing inside are from the holders there. So I have to dig those out of here in a minute. Does anybody know what this hammer's called? If you know what this hammer's called, leave it in the description. The first person that gets it right, I'll email you. Well, we'll figure out how to do it. But the first person gets it right, I'll send you a bottle of syrup. That's gonna sit like this. There's your keepers. Finders, keepers. Yay! All right, guys. I showed this in my last video. If you have never been to Messiks.com, go there. It rocks. So I order my parts mainly from them. One of the best benefits that Messiks provides us with as farmers is parts diagrams. Because I don't have a parts diagram for my tractor. I just go to their site. Here's all the pieces parts. And so this thing is just super, super valuable. You get stuck in the middle of something and you need to figure out, hey, how many shims does it have? And you know, it has 2 shims, and where are they? And now you know where they are, and you can put it back together a whole lot faster. Because we were just looking for this guy, and you know what? It's not part of this deal. That's my other tractor part. So that was throwing me off a little bit. One of the things, guys, I got confused on was a shim, not a shim, but hey, what goes in here? I knew it was a bearing, but I wasn't sure exactly which bearing. I know which bearing it is now. So this has 2 shims that go in it. And then I know which, well, I don't want that to fall in. That'd be a bad idea. Here we go. What I like about this job, everything just goes together so well. I mean, it's like slides right on in, no problem. We did find a piece of metal in there. You can see that. That's part of the carrier. You know, and definitely do not want that in my hay, nor do I want it back inside of there. So now, I got one more thing to put on, which is the O-ring. And O-ring's cheap. It's worth just doing because you got it there. Here's the O-ring right here. I'll show you where that goes in just a second. Guys, that O-ring fits right here. Okay? You just put it right in there, bring it all the way around, and there you go. That is it. It is that simple. Of course, I say that. I can't do it with my hands here. Boop, we're in. So right now, we're almost there. Goodness gracious, that's heavy. There's definitely an easier way to get this on, but I like to do it by hand first to make sure that I'm not putting anything in a terrible bind. Once I get it up, I might switch out to something else. It doesn't take long to do it this way. Guys, what we're going to do next is we're going to put the wheel on, and then we're going to raise the tractor up and get it off the jack stands. And then once we get that done, we're going to start to fill up the axle. So we're filling up our axles, or our axle housing right here. We left the vent plug off. That's the vent plug right there. So as soon as it starts coming out, we have enough axle grease in this axle system. So we're just going to take a few minutes to get this going. So guys, it was fun to do this axle bearing again on the other side of the tractor. It exhibited the same symptoms as when we did it the first time, which was a couple years back. We've done this on our big tractor too, our M105X, and we're about to do it again on the M105X on the other side. So we'll get that video posted when we do that one. They're pretty much, I can't say they're exactly the same, but they're close. They have a little bit different set of gears inside the axle there, and we'll show you what that looks like. Guys, we really appreciate you watching our videos. If you like what you're seeing, think about giving us that thumbs up. It would really help us out, especially knowing that we're putting out videos that are interesting and that help you. If you have a comment, we'd appreciate it too. So guys, until next time, God bless you.